Let's get it. We back. If you're watching live, welcome to the chat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you're watching on the YouTube VOD, stick around. We got some gameplay coming up. We're gonna finish out these battle pass missions. We got some easy ones today. I'm pretty pumped about it. I already grinded a couple accounts off stream just because I had some time earlier, so you already know, man. More arms race missions, which doesn't surprise me, but at the same time, I figured at least maybe they'd switch it up at some point, but proving not to be the case. Anyways, at least all of today's missions, they're relatively easy. And also, you can pretty much get them done in like one match. Mr. Marong, what's good, bro? Welcome to the chat, brother. Hope you're having a good day, man. Welcome, welcome. Your first guy? Yes, sir. We just went live, bro. You are indeed first. Welcome to the chat, bro. Welcome, welcome. I played against this guy before. Mr. Abovin. Fake Abovin. I always find it interesting when people make their name in Standoff like CSGO pro players. Like what? Yo, I'm second. What's poppin'? What's up, man? Flash. What up? Only BMW, hello, what's going on, man? What's up, what's up? Welcome to the stream, guys. You're early. Gotta grind these arms race missions. And then after that, just a little bit of TDM to get the pistols and the shotgun mission complete. Pretty easy missions today, honestly. Rose, welcome to the chat. What's up, King? What's going on, bro? I'm doing swell, man. Easy missions tonight. Easy missions. I'm pretty pumped. Should be a quick grind here, honestly. I already finished up a couple of my accounts off stream, so this should be a breeze. Pretty easy ones. I wish all the missions were like this, but they're not. Gotta get warmed up a little bit. It's our first game on, so. Basically, 1,500 damage with headshots, an arms race, and then after we get it, we can just leave the match. So that's the same with all of these challenges as well, which is absolutely awesome. It means we don't have to grind out entire games. We can kind of just get the challenges done and dip. Device, I play on an iPhone 16 Pro Max. Dan, what's up, brother? What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. We got the bot live too. If you guys want to figure out what some of the bot commands are, you can just hit !point commands in the chat. I don't have a crazy amount set up, but we got like the 8-ball, a couple other ones there. I gotta work on that. When I have some time, I'll add some new commands and stuff for you guys. Still haven't figured out the emotes yet. We're working on that too. I don't know if that's just a Twitch thing. Bro, what rank are you right now? I am unranked at the moment, actually. I haven't finished the calibration on any of my accounts yet, so. Currently unranked, bro. I was, I think I was master for allies last season, and then like Phoenix for everything else. I don't remember exactly. Alright, just gotta get these headshots, bro. Exclamation point 8 ball. You gotta do exclamation point 8 ball with a question. If you just do it by itself, it's gonna give you an answer, but it doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, if you guys have ideas for commands, join the Discord and drop them in there. Message me on Discord. We get some new ones added for the community and stuff. You know. So if you want to ask the bot a question, you just do exclamation point 8 ball space and then the question. Never? 8 ball doing me dirty, bro. Damn. Fuck you too, 8 ball. Alex, what's good, brother? Good to see you, man. How we doing, man? Guess I'm not the best, guys. That's tough. My own chat bot is grilling me right now. Yikes. Gonna have to edit that so whenever someone asks that question, it just says, yeah, of course. That's crazy. L in the chat for 8 ball. Yeah, guys, L in the chat for 8 ball. I think the AWM Moonstone box will be expensive after a few months if sell it. Yeah, probably. These missions have been brutal, bro. I guarantee you people have already missed a couple. And also the fact that there's a max of 2 boxes per account. If you buy the gold pass, most people have probably already fucked up their opportunity to get the single one for the not gold pass, for the free pass, so. Yeah, I'd say it'd be pretty valuable, dude. Levi, yo. Alex, chilling, you. Grinding these missions, bro. Different day, same shit, brother. Getting these trophy boxes unlocked and securing the bag is what we're doing. I can't really see my screen right now. Gotta turn my brightness up a little bit. I think we're probably almost done here. Yeah, Alright, I don't know why we're playing arms race again. We finished the mission, so. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. We didn't? What the fuck? Damn, bro. That's disappointing. I literally swear I just looked at it and didn't see it. Yo, what's up, homie? Did you ever think about streaming on Twitch too because of the rewards? Maybe. Like partner rewards? Yeah, perhaps. I mean, I've definitely thought about it. I've kind of looked into my setup for streaming and figured out how I could multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch, and I'll consider doing it in the future for sure. I don't know that there's a lot of viewership on Twitch for Standoff 2. I looked into it. The main reason why I've been streaming on YouTube is because that's where my community already kind of lives. And also, YouTube does a really good job at pushing out the VOD of the stream. So Twitch is like, while you're live, it's cool. And Twitch has some features that are a little bit better for live streaming than YouTube, in my opinion. So I've considered it. But yeah, ultimately, for right now, YouTube is what makes sense for me to do. I've already built a decent base here as far as YouTube goes. I just don't know if the viewership is there on Twitch. That's the only thing. Bro, doing the past missions? Yes, sir. Finally catching a live stream? Hey, it's part of the game. Welcome, dude. Welcome. Yeah, I'm starting a little bit later tonight than I normally do, but I know for a lot of you guys, the later the better because it lines up better with your time zone. Hey, Emilio, I'm going out, so I won't be able to stay, but keep up the content, brother. Domo. Thank you, bro. I will, man. Have a blessed day, my dude. Catch you in the next one. Give me that epic fragment. Bam. What are these syndicates? Open up these real quick. take that. We'll take that. Most viewers you can probably get from TikTok edits or some, and link Twitch, YT, etc. And hope your vids get viral percentage. Yeah, perhaps. 9:14 or 7:14 for me right now. Damn, dude. In the morning or night? Because right now for me it's 11:14 p.m. So it's nighttime for me. Add these up. All right, 1,000 damage in 1 match using pistols. We'll run TDM for that. Then we got to get a couple kills with shotguns too. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. 7 p.m. bro. Nice, nice, nice. You were one of the Romanian fellas, right? Where's your skins? This is my alt account, bro. It's not my main one. Can you give yourself louder in the game because hearing you is quite difficult? Yeah, hold on. So, test. This is me in game. Hold on. I don't know why the where's the gameplay? Hold on, boys, hold on. I don't know why the music's coming through my That's so weird. Yes, remaining? Yeah. Alright. I'll figure that out in a second, bro. It's really hard for me to fix things since the live's already going, so... I don't know why the music is going from my computer to my phone, but... That's annoying, but... Whatever. Alright, we need pistol kills and shotgun kills. Alright, let's go. Levi's back. What's up? Yes, Romanian. Right on, bro. Right on. Ooh. Blasted. Alright, there's got to be a reason why this is... Audio input from my Elgato, which is coming from my phone directly. It's playing through my phone. That makes no sense. Hold on. So cool. Oh man, OBS on Mac is frickin' annoying sometimes, bro. I'm just gonna turn the gameplay like down a bit. There we go. Guess how much gold I have now? Over 100. $500,000, yeah. That'd be insane, bro. What do you even do with that much gold? You can start buying nameless stuff at that point, right? Yes, thank you, homie. For sure. Gotcha, man. Yo, how many copies of the Moonstone do you think will be in total? No idea, bro. The odds are not very good, so... Depends on how many people decide to open up the boxes, because pretty much everyone's gonna be like saving them to sell them on the market, so we'll see, man. Only 40? Alright. Still making progress. You were at like 12 or 20 or something, right? Last time? So keep doubling it up, dude. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, invest to get to 1 million, yeah. But that ain't bad from 0.4. Nah, bro, you 100x'd. Yeah, can I have 40.01? I think the skin will cost around... Doesn't answer the question. Alright. Nah, TBH, all the Russian kids are gonna open it. Alright, fair enough. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Let's do this. Let's go to chat real quick. Hold on. Let's do this. Actually, hold on, we can do that afterwards. I gotta make sure I finish this mission, bro. I don't wanna have to keep... I only got 12 seconds, whatever. Alright. Alright. Rip. Anyways. For studio. Content. Live stream. Live control room. I can see the AWM being around 5K. That makes sense. First order of business, guys. I see some new faces in the chat tonight. It's lovely to have you guys all here. If you haven't already, definitely join the Discord. We have a blossoming community happening on Discord. We got over 200 members in there and going strong. So that's pretty sweet. Let's ask chat. Let's ask the exclamation point 8 ball. Will the AWM Moonstone be the most expensive AWM skin in the game? Alright, let's see what it says, man. One way to find out. There's only one way to find out. Don't bet on it. I mean, 8 ball don't lie, I don't think, so. There's no stat track version for the AWM? I don't think so. I feel like they would have had stat track odds in the odds. Why not play on the Mac? They probably got BlueStack support, or no? I do have BlueStacks on my Mac. I use it mainly for casting. So if you guys didn't know, I do the streaming and casting for the North American Pro League for Standoff 2. So I have to use BlueStacks on my Mac for that. And then I have a thing on my phone where I change the scenes, like a control panel, basically. So I do use BlueStacks for streaming the pro games, but I don't really play on it. Playing on Mac is kind of ass, honestly. Like, bro, I don't even have 2 mouse buttons. You know what I mean? I can't, like, ADS or anything like that. Playing on the Mac is ass. I kind of like on mobile, too. When can you pump skins for viewers? Bro, I already have pump skins, but I can't really talk about it. Can't spill the sauce, bro. But next time I plan on doing an investment, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, playing on Mac is not it, bro. How do you earn gold from pumping? You don't really. what he's saying is like, you guys all buy a skin, and then someone else comes along and buys a bunch of it as well and pumps the price up. Basically, you pump the price of a skin by removing a bunch of the supply. So, if you guys all bought like a specific charm or a specific sticker, and then I came in and bought a ton of them and pumped the price way up, you guys could then sell the skin that you bought for more than you bought it for. That's the premises, that's the idea. But it takes a lot of coordination, and ultimately it doesn't really last for very long because the people that try to sell to capitalize on it end up just dumping their skins, and when that happens the price just goes right back down. So it really only works if there's like a couple people working together that buy a huge amount of the supply of one skin, and then just, I mean, I'm not saying I do this, but hypothetically, if one was to engage in such activities, you would want to buy up the skins really slowly and sell them back really slowly. When it happens quick, people know it's a pump, and if you get lucky and you have the skin that got pumped, then great, but a lot of times if you just sell all the skins right back, the price just drops right back again afterwards, so it doesn't really work that well. So basically the only way to earn from it's like baits Russian kids into buying it for himself, basically. Like, as a YouTuber or influencer, I guess it'd be pretty easy. Like, let's say I bought like 1,000 of one skin already, and then I tell all you guys to go buy it, which is what actually pumps up the price, and then I sell all mine and the price goes back down. Doesn't really work, bro. I don't really talk about the skins that I have investments in because some of them I'm still buying more of. Some of them are on different accounts and inventories. I've shown my inventory a couple times on stream on my main account, but I don't really like, I don't know, I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to like manipulate the market in that way. At least not purposely. Doesn't really, it's a lot of work for not a lot of reward. Default knife S tier? Yeah, for real. The animation is kind of sick though. Where he like stabs his finger. Watch this. That's kind of S tier, bro. Alright guys, I need your help. I need your help. Solder, welcome to the chat, by the way. What's up, brother? So I have video ideas. I know a lot of you guys really like the tier lists. So we're gonna do more tier list videos. I'm gonna do one for the Syndicate skins and then AKR skins. What do you guys want to see after that? We need default knife skins. Honestly, that would be kind of tough, dude. I would enjoy that. Default knife skins would be hard, bro. I would get one. All right, we need 4 kills with shotguns. Easy enough. Easy enough. On village, that is. We'll just get our kills and dip. Yo, real quick, boys. I know most of you guys do it anyway, but if you're new here and you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. Subscribe as well if you haven't. I know most of you guys probably already have, but in case you're late to the party, bro. Let's get the sub train rolling. Also, I have alerts on, so like if someone subscribes to the channel while we're live, it's supposed to pop up on the screen. I don't know if that's just not happened yet, but I think I had that shit set up. I tried at least. Stream Elements has been pretty buggy, bro. Map tier list would be heat. Alright, alright. They did put, but they put those skins on the M9. Yeah. Default skin, our default knife skins would be kind of crazy. Alright, so map tier list it is. I can definitely rant. I can yap about the map tier list for a minute, bro. Those videos are pretty long to make, but they're fun. You guys enjoy them, so it's worth. One more kill. Yeah, all right. We'll get the map tier list going. We'll do it. All right. That's finito. Switch up the accounts really quick here, boys. Vanilla version of all knives would be cool. Hell yeah. Yo, if you're thinking about long-term investments, get into Origin, bro. In a couple years, it's going to be 10 years old and sought after crazy. Probably. A lot of people have been doing Origin trade-ups. I just did a bunch as well on a video. You guys will see that soon. Probably tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, Origin skins definitely worth. Honestly, any of the older stuff. You have two choices when you're investing in skins. You can go way back. You can do like Origin collection or some of the first collections. Those are good ones because they're old and they've already been removed from the game for a very long time. And then you can also invest in like the newer skins, like when an operation first comes out, and then wait, because you're getting it at the cheapest that it's ever going to be, essentially. So there's that. Let's actually let's peep the Origin collection really quick here. You know what I've been doing? I buy 100 of a certain skin and save 10 of them in case for a pump when a collection's removed. Exactly. My M9 universe will be worth 999,000 gold in 100 years, trust? Probably. Opinions on investing into Op Phoenix stat track. At 500. I feel like it could be more. Could be more. Alright, hold on. I'll pause the music for a sec. I'll give you guys kind of my criteria for investing, alright? Here's the things that I'm looking at. One, is it a purple or higher as far as its rarity? Blue skins are fine too, but you're going to need to buy a ton of them. You're going to need a lot of volume for it to be worth it, right? In this particular case with Origin skins, maybe that doesn't apply as much, but I would still like for it to be like a purple or above in rarity. That way there's like the slight extra edge of like rarity factor compared to a blue skin, right? Especially if you're going for like newer collections. So for example, if we go to like the Syndicate collection, I would avoid all the blues, okay? There's going to be a ton of them on the market. The rarity factor just isn't there. I'm looking at purples and above. So like everything in this tier would be okay and above. The second thing that I'm looking for, is it a skin that people actually want, right? Like skins that, okay, so imagine you're a new player. You don't have a lot of gold. You have to buy your first skin. What gun do you want it to be for? Drop your answer in the chat. I'll wait. Again, you're a brand new player. You just saved up some gold. What's the first gun you're buying the skin for? Drop it in the chat. I know my answer. For me, I think it's pretty obvious, bro. AK, op, etc. AK, easy. Yep, exactly. So for me, AKR is the first gun that I'm getting a skin for. Now, after that, what are some of the other guns that I'm looking to get? Basically anything where it's a main primary gun. All right, so we've got like the AK, the AWM, both of the M4s, and the Desert Eagle. The AWM and the Desert Eagle are even better because those are skins where you can play on both sides. So CT and T side, right? Players are more likely to buy skins that they can use if they're guns that actually get used for one, and two, if they can be used on both sides. So I'm looking for a skin that's above purple in rarity, ideally a primary skin. So for example, in this one, it would be the USP or the M4. The Fab M, I don't really care about this skin. No one likes the shotguns, right? No one's going to be balling out on shotgun skins. Some people might, but it's not a great investment skin. An important thing to remember about investing with skins is that eventually you have to sell them, right? So I made this mistake last collection when it dropped with the Gambit collection. I bought a shit ton of the Gambit charms, and then I realized, wait a minute, I have to sell all of these at some point, right? Which may or may not be possible. But another thing that's important to remember is that the point of buying these skins in bulk and hoping that they go up is that eventually you sell them for more than you bought them for. Now, what is the one thing that any player is going to buy more than one of? Stickers, right? You can only put one charm on one gun, right? You can only buy one gun. You can only have one skin equipped for guns at a time. But if someone wants to do a craft, they're going to buy 4 stickers at a time, most likely, right? So that's where stickers come into play. Stickers are probably the best thing to invest in my opinion. It's because they're liquid, meaning people will buy them. You can actually sell them later. When people buy them, usually they're going to buy at least 4. And then also, once they get applied to the weapon, that actually permanently reduces the supply of that sticker. So over the long run, the more stickers that get applied, the less of them in circulation there are, which means the ones that are left get more and more rare, more and more expensive. And anybody that wants to buy them, if they're going to do a craft, they're going to buy 4 of them. So you can sell 4 stickers to the same player, when in reality, you probably could only sell like 1 gun skin or 1 charm, right? So it's easier to sell them later on. When we get into higher tier weapons like pinks, purples, reds, stuff like that, it really starts to matter what gun it is. So like for this collection, the AKR Orchid is a pretty fire investment, I would think, right? It's red, so it's the top tier of rarity. It's got the least amount of like items that it's gonna, or least amount of supply as far as the amount of items that are going to be available. It will be in high demand. And then also another thing that we can add on with this is, does it fit one of the main colors for combos? This is important too. The main color combos are red, blue, and purple. Most of the skins, most of the top tier skins fall into one of those categories, right? There's not a lot of green skins. There's not a lot of orange skins. So most top tier loadouts, like most of the really baller loadouts, are like red, blue, and purple. And if we go to the knives, we can see that here. So boom, we've got blue, dragon glass, purple, purple, universe, red, scratch. All the most expensive knives, all the most expensive gloves, pretty much, other than these ones, which are like, hold on. Other than these gloves at the top, which are just like the most expensive because they're the oldest, even they still kind of fall into the category. Red, purple, purple, red, purple. We got an orange here, which is kind of an outlier. Purple, blue, 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 purple. See what I'm saying? There's a lot of purple, red, and blue skins. So when you're finding something to invest in, the people that have top tier loadouts that are going to buy these skins later on, they're probably going to buy purple, red, and blue skins because that's where the best combos are at. So that's another thing that I look at when I'm considering, hey, is this something that is going to go up for sure 100% in the future? So for example, the AKR, it's a red skin, fits criteria number 1, it's above a purple. It's also for a main play skin, criteria number 2, fits a primary gun. 3, fits a combo that people really like, red, purple, or blue. Boom. So the AKR honestly checks a lot of the boxes for what I'm looking for in a skin that I want to buy a lot of in hopes that it goes up later. This one probably might be the best for this collection. AKR, I'd also consider the M4 because it's the first of kind of the green skins. There's not a lot of green out there, and it's a primary gun. Also, probably going to be pretty affordable when it first drops on the market because it's only a purple, right? The last thing to consider is like the accessibility to most players, right? Oh, face cam's full screen. Damn, sorry guys. Damn, my bad. I didn't catch that. But anyways, yeah, so this would also be a pretty good option because it fits a lot of the green skins, right? There's not a lot of those. And also, when you're thinking about it, okay, there's 2 lanes that you can go. You can buy a ton of a really cheap skin because entry level or free to play players will be able to afford them later on. So if you're gonna buy a purple, you got to buy like a ton of them, right? And they go up by 5 or 6 gold in price, and then you make like 2 or 3 gold per skin. So you need to be buying like hundreds or even thousands of these to really make it worth it. With the AKR, because it's a red, you don't need to buy as many of them, but you're hoping for the price to go up even more, which means you're probably gonna have to hold it longer. See what I'm saying? That's kind of my general criteria for investing. Sorry we didn't have the game on screen. That sucks. We getting free investment game, Wolf of Wall Street level stats. Strats, facts, bro. AKR Carbon, Deluge and Stay were easy. Indeed, I'm thankful. Deagle, AK Necromancer with Halloween 2019 stickers. Snipe that. Nice. True. Yes, yes, yes. Purple, red, and gold stickers are probably the most liquid. Facts. Bro, the Chameleon Uncommon, when it was like 0.08, was low-key a good trade up. Because the G22 flock is like 0.225 or 2.25, so you double your gold when you hit, and it's a 1 in 4. That's not bad, bro. Not bad. 1 in 4 is pretty good. Did you hear about Standoff 2 thinking of adding wares, etc., like float and CS? I can see why they would do that. However, how do you go back and add that to all the skins that are already in the game? That's kind of the trap that they've laid for themselves, where it's like, bro, there are so many skins on the market. Like, how do you go back and add wares or different float values to all of these different skins, bro? I don't think you can do that. So it's like, is that one of those things where it only applies to guns moving forward, in which case it kind of throws off the balance with the market of like just different stuff like that? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like it's too late, bro. It's too late. If they were going to do that, they had to do that from the jump. They kind of they kind of ruled that out. At this point, it's like, you can't do that to all the players that own these older skins where it wouldn't really apply to them. So yeah, I think that if they were to do that, it'd kind of be a mistake, bro. They're better off just keeping the rarity system that they have. It works. Having stat track or not stat track. I do like the idea of skins like this where you have different patterns that they can add or subtract, and it doesn't really make a difference, right? Because a skin is a skin is a skin. The only thing is, for particular ones, we have patterns with different pattern IDs. That's cool. Adding different float values or wear values or different tiers for each of the skins, that just creates a whole nother level of like rarity and complexity that I don't think really matters on a mobile game. Just don't see the point in float. Yeah. For Standoff 2, I think it's kind of overrated, or it's that they would be overdoing it. All right, let's get into the let's get into some action here. Yeah. TBH, it would kind of be great though, because all trade up options. Facts. I have 144 Furious boxes, not cases. Okay, boxes. Got a bunch thinking they would be the first box to be put on the market, but they never did. Would you want to do an unboxing on your YouTube? Yeah, sure, bro. Of course. Are you saying like log into your account and just unbox them for you? Because that'd be fucking lit, bro. Definitely. Fandoya in the house. What it do? What's up? But yeah, Cozy, I'd be down to do an unboxing if you're not gonna put them on the market, bro. Or if you have nothing to do with them. I'm cool with that. That would be cool, man. I get the content to unbox all the guns, or unbox all the boxes for you guys, and then you get to keep all the skins, bro. They're on your account. Lit. That would be such a long video, though. 100 something boxes, 144. That's crazy. Gotta be careful, though. If you log into someone else's Google, they got your address. Bruh, listen. I ain't gonna do that to one of my subscribers, bro. I don't care. I'll log in, do the video, and delete that shit right after. I ain't like that, bro. You can manage that, by the way. Yeah, I'm sure you can. I don't have an address associated with any of my Google accounts. They can also lock your phone and stuff. Yeah. Look, bro, if someone was kind enough to say, hey, I have this account with a bunch of cases, do you want to unbox them for a video? Bro, they're doing me a favor, giving me basically free content, and I don't know, that would just be a pretty shitty thing to do. I gain literally nothing by doing that. You know what I mean? No, if you log into their account, they have your address, not theirs. I mean, that's true. Something to be wary of, I guess. That's valid. That's valid. I'd probably do a little bit of screening ahead of time, obviously. That's a fair point. Wouldn't it just tell you like the IP though? Not like my actual address? Anytime that I've logged into Google from like a new account or from a different place, it tells you what server they're logging in from. So like I lived on the East Coast in the United States, and it would say like, you have a new device login from New York, and it's like, I wasn't actually in New York, that was just the closest server, so I don't know. If you have a VPN while logging in, I think you won't be affected. Yeah, perhaps. It tracks your phone. Nah, full address on Google Maps and settings. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy work. IP low-key worse than address. That is valid. You can turn it off, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think that, bro, a lot of times with these settings and stuff, by default, Google has them turned on. Obviously, they want your data and shit, but there are ways you can turn them off. I'm pretty sure I have them turned off for most of my, like, non-essential stuff. Bro, I hate that tracking and IPs and cookies and all that shit, bro. It's just like, they want your data, gang. I don't think I want someone else logging into my account. I was thinking of like a screen share thing on Discord. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, let's do that. That's a pretty valid workaround, bro. I totally understand that. Yeah, we could do that. That would work as well, brother. I was gonna say, there's gotta be some way we can do like a remote thing too. Screen share in Discord is valid. You guys are in the right mindset, though. You should be careful with your accounts, bro. Don't get hacked and shit. You said the Furious case? What's the best thing you can get out of the Furious case? Yes, sir. Most people getting hacked are dumb as fuck. Facts. Emilio, I'm getting an M9 digital burst today or tomorrow. Let's go, bro. That's an awesome M9 to have, dude. It really is. Oh, the box, okay. What's the best thing you can get out of the Furious box? Like, bro, if they log into your account and try scamming you, they still got the address. Facts. Save for Moonstone, bro. Bro might be onto something. I know I'm saving for the Moonstone, dude. I already low-key put together my list of skins that I want from this new collection. Moonstone is buns, in my opinion. I want a purple. Alright. Fair enough. I think the Moonstone's pretty fire, bro. The inspect from the menu doesn't really do it justice. Why is M9 Ancient so cheap? Because it's a dookie colored knife that no one really wants. I've never heard one person say like, bro, I saved all my gold for my M9 Ancient. Like, I don't know. It's cool. I would get one, but it's definitely not my first choice for a knife. That is for sure. You only got like 3 people in this lobby. Come on, bro. I like the vanilla. It's goated. Yeah. Vanilla knife is pretty fire, dude. I also, maybe slightly controversial. Like in CSGO, they have different knives for the Ts and CTs, but I kind of like that it's the same for both. Vanilla knife is pretty hard, dude. Words never said by anyone in SO2. Exactly. Bro, I saved my life savings and spent it on a M9 Ancient. It looks crazy on max graphics. Yeah, especially with gold combos. It's true. It's true. It is a cool skin, bro. It does look good. But I'm just saying it's not a lot of people's first choice is all. That's why it's probably cheaper than the rest. Bro, it's in the same collection as the most goated M9s of all time. You've got the Dragon Glass, the Scratch, the Universe. To think that it would be as expensive or even close to those skins, dude, is unreasonable, bro. Sandoya said he's saving for the M9 Ancient. Alright. Well. Okay, did I finish this mission or not? Because last time I checked and it said I didn't. But this lobby is so dead, bro. What? I know, the first in my family to read this, Sandoya, that's crazy. Also, the lowest skin is from the Furious boxes. SM10 Northern Camouflage, which is 6.8. It was only to get that 144 times. That's 889 multiplied by 0.8 for the commission. Damn, bro. That's 711 profit. Nice. What is this guy doing? All right, so this, you basically, all right, with the amount of boxes that you have, you pretty much can't lose, bro. You're coming out with at least a couple good items. And to get 700 gold out of it at the lowest, worst case scenario, bro, that's pretty sick. All right, this lobby is so cooked, man. There's only 2 guys in here. What's going on? I think the challenge was on Hanami. That's why it didn't show up in my thing. Fuck, dude. Ugh. Cozy, keep like 10 to 20. Trust me. Yeah, I would too. I would too. Open like 100 of them. Keep 44. Because they're going to keep going up, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, you chillin', dog. You made your money back on that and then some. Not that I want to wish away years, but bro, if I make, okay, there we go. We only needed 2 headshots. That's crazy. Bro, just casually getting a knife out of his boxes. That would be insane. Can you even get, wait, what is he talking about? They're not on the marketplace? Furious, furious, furious. So the box is not on the market. Dang. Knife worth in gold. That would be W content too, for sure, bro. For sure. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, if the lowest skin you got is 5 gold, we might have to adjust your calculations a little bit. Because lowest price is 500. If you opened 100 of them, worst case you get like 500 gold after commission. It'd be like 540, but a little less. So around 500, 500-ish. Not on the market, I see that. And then even if you got like one, even if you got a couple blues and a couple purples, you'd be way up, bro. If you pulled like a sport or something out of that, you'd be cooking. Alex, I meant 700 gold's enough to buy a knife. Nice, dude. Yeah, it is. The knives are a little more expensive, I think, than... Actually, no, gloves are cheaper. Cheapest glove, 416. Cheapest knife, 500. Interesting, interesting. All right, 1,000 damage in one match with pistols. Let's get it. Imagine that. Put it on the market after he opens them. Yeah. And it's uncommon, bro. The commons are more expensive and more common. Yeah. You can get stat track out of boxes as well. Bro, one stat track blue or purple would like totally change your profit levels, brother. That'd be insane. Guys, also, I did a little bit of math. And like I said, bro, if I'm going to be spending a little bit of a bag. I'm fully aware of that. But if I finish all of the challenges on all of my accounts for the battle pass, I'm supposed to be using pistols. After they get 10 kills in 2 minutes or 1,000 damage, I'm just gonna go for the shotguns then. Fuck it. But no, I did a little math, bro. If I finish all the battle passes on all of my accounts, get all of the trophy boxes, first of all, I'm gonna have like 111 actual cases to open. That doesn't include boxes. That doesn't even include the coins to buy boxes. So if I open 111 cases and don't get a knife, bro, the odds, I think I have a better chance of getting a knife than not getting one with those odds, right? Because I've already opened a bunch of cases on all these accounts before. I've never pulled a knife. Could I have 111 cases, open all of them, and not get a knife would be absolutely absurd. I think I'd also have like 11 or 12 knife boxes for the new operation, and like 14 trophy boxes for the AWM Moonstone. So bro, if I play my cards right, like, and wait long enough on some of these investments, dog, I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be cooking, bro. We gonna have some gold, baby. BRB, I'm gonna go check on my buy orders. Get to it, bro. Never in my life would I ever use a scorpion and kukri knife. Back. Scorpion is pretty mid. The flip knife is also doggy, but I would consider it. As long as you're not spending IRL money, it's chill. I am, bro. I am. You have to buy the gold pass for it to really be worth it for most of the stuff I'm doing. But what I'm saying is buying the gold pass and buying all the stuff I'm planning on doing with money, actual IRL money, yes, I know. It ends up saving me from having to spend a bunch more in the future. Bro, I just need gold to make content. That's what you guys like. I'm spending real money, yes, but in my brain, I can write it off as an investment in the channel because I'm making content out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's strange. Your market prices are a little different than mine. They might just be changing quickly. Yeah. I mean, they do go up and down quite a bit, so. All right. 10 enemies with shotguns. We need 6 shotgun kills and 1,000 damage with pistols and 1 map. We can do that on sand yards. I like Scorpion, bro. M9 is still better, but Scorpion pullout is chill and underrated in my opinion. Yeah, it's alright. Some people fuck with the Scorpion. I'm not mad at that. It's just not my personal choice. If we're gonna do like lower tier knives, I'd rather have like a stiletto, honestly. I think I'm gonna get the stiletto from the new box, the Syndicate one. It matches my red gloves pretty nice. So, I'll probably end up pulling one of those. Yeah, but like the easiest and cheapest way is edits on TikTok, trust me. Bro, I don't really do edits like that though. When I edit my videos, bro, I like editing more like commentary type videos. The clips or like the gameplay edits have never really been my thing, bro. I don't really know how to edit montages like that. Scorpion knife, got that understated swag. My first knife was Scorpion Scratch, if I remember correctly. That's valid, that's valid. I would get a flip if there was a purple one. Yeah. The flip ain't bad, bro. Scorpion does have underestimated swag. That is true. M9 got that baller swag though. If I'm not wrong with the money you make on YouTube, you can write off the money you invest into the game because it's for your job. Yes. If I was making money on YouTube, is the thing. At the moment, I'm definitely not. We're on the way, but for right now, anything that I'm doing as far as Standoff 2 goes, it's 100%. Just me funding it out of my own enjoyment. With the hopes of it one day paying off. We'll see. Flip is dookie in my opinion. It's alright. Definitely like D tier, but if you said you can have a scorpion, kukri, or a flip knife, I'd choose the flip knife probably. As long as you're financially stable, yeah, I'd say I'm financially stable. Could be better, but I'm not like hurting, you know what I mean? I have money to... I can spend some money on skins and it's not like my last $30, you know what I mean? I'm pretty responsible with my money, bro. I definitely wouldn't be fucking it up on pixels on a screen if I couldn't do it. M9, Radiance, Chad, Energy, just a boss knife, yeah. M9 is a pretty Chad knife, bro. Alright. We're almost done with this. Whatever skins makes you happy are the best skins. Exactly, bro. People always ask me, I have 100 or I have 1,000 gold. What knife should I buy? It's like, bro, whichever one you want. Like, why are you asking me, dude? Which one calls to you, sir? Which one would make you happy, like Cozy said, dude? Like, why do you need my input on what skin you should buy? Whatever one you want, bro. It doesn't really matter. It don't even really matter, dog. You feel me? Hold on, let's hold on, I'll do that in a second. Someone asked chat, do exclamation point 8-ball space is the M9 the most Chad knife in Standoff 2? Give me that. Same thing with people asking game settings to a point, like just do what works for you. Exactly, bro. Settings like crosshair is different to BH, yeah. What do you think how much the new box with AWM Moonstone will cost? I don't know. My answer for that question has been see, 8-ball understands, bro. It's a personal choice. It's a personal choice. Whatever knife is the most Chad knife to you is the most Chad knife. Yeah, settings don't really matter that much. Basically, run the highest FPS that your device can handle with a crosshair that you're comfortable with. There isn't anything like game breaking. If we could change resolution and configs and like do a bunch of funky stuff like that, then maybe it matters a little more, but honestly it doesn't. It doesn't really. It don't matter. I'd probably say it's the most Chad and aesthetic, even though it's not my favorite. Yeah. I'm only agreeing because I have one. You can change res on Android. That's so cheese, bro. Why can't I change it on iOS, man? I'd love to play on like on a slightly more like zoomed in resolution. 1920 by 1080, I think, is like what I'm playing, or some 16 by 9 equivalent. It's not, because if it was, when I uploaded it into YouTube, it wouldn't have black bars. So whatever the resolution is on iOS, I don't know, but it's I wish I could be zoomed in just a little bit. For example, you could use a unnecessary button as a crosshair for no scopes like I use. Yeah, you could. I think you said you could get 2 of the trophy ADM boxes if you do all the missions. I've done everything up to now, and I have 700 plus coins. Yeah. So if you've done everything up to this point, I think you'll have around 700. Hold on. Check this out. So, 5 tokens for daily missions, 25 for weekly, 100 for gold pass missions, which means by the end of the 4 weeks, you should have 1,400. Hold on, I wrote this down somewhere. It's like 1,400. Maybe I didn't. I did the math somewhere. I'm looking at my Google Docs, but I might have deleted it. Anyways, you should be able to buy 2 of the AWM boxes and have like a couple coins left over. So you can buy like 2 of the trophy boxes and like 3 coins if you want. Something ridiculous like that. So yeah, if you have 700 plus, just buy that tactical box, bro. Coming soon. But yeah, after completing all of the 2-week missions, you should be able to buy your first trophy box, assuming you've done all the dailies as well. And then after you complete all the missions for week 3 and 4, plus all the dailies for those 2 weeks as well, then you should be able to buy your second one. My aim is kind of shit right now. Hackers are rampant in comp, so I still haven't done my comp matches. Me either. Honestly, I think people have started hacking more to finish the Battle Pass missions. As little as that makes sense, bro. Because if you get banned on your account with hacks, you're not going to get it anyway. But I think people are like, bro, these 75 kills are too much to try and get normally, so... Honestly, I might wait until the 4th week to do most of the comp stuff, bro. Because it's going to take so long either way. And then on top of that, I have to do it on 7 accounts. So I really want to get that done in like as little games as possible, which is a lot to ask, but yeah. Did you hear about SO2 rework? Like in CS, for example, CS to CSGO? I have. I think that they said they're working on like a side-by-side, like separate version of the game that runs on like client-side servers, something like that. I don't know. I'm not like a tech wizard, but basically I think what they were going for was like a more optimized version of the game that fixes a lot of the core issues that people were really wanting, like better ping, better hit registration, stuff like that. Which is not easy to do. Bro's life is literally Standoff 2. During the operations, during the battle passes, low key. It is an absolute grind to complete the missions on all the accounts. It really is. It's like a graphical overhaul. I think it's that mixed with some technical stuff that fixes some of the like the server issues, or like makes connection and hit registration a little better. Damn. Something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a dev. I'm not a tech guy. Just different optimization for graphics settings. Oh, okay. That works too. And also different running system. Nice. How long does it usually take you to get level 75 on an account? Pretty much the whole battle pass, bro. I mean, at the minimum, it's 4 weeks because you need to do all the weeklies. I think to get level 75, you only need to do like 34 days of the daily missions. Not Death Knife. What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. How can I join you? Go on Arms Race on Singapore servers and hit join, and most likely it'll be this one. If they don't allow skins to cross over, I'm gonna lose it. They definitely would. Giveaway winner tomorrow, right? Yes, sir. Tomorrow is Saturday. The giveaway winner is tomorrow. Solar, it's the same app, etc. Yeah. Guys, obviously they do same app. Same app with skins crossing over. Duh. GG's. What happened to our music? There it is. They should add individual trading. I know, dude. I know. That just creates a lot of headaches for them, too. Pretty sure they said that it's not in the cards. Which I understand. Oh, they add the music when someone reaches 20 kills? Yes. They should add it, but they never will. Exactly. Emilio, you might have to take care of giveaway winner announcement. I can't do it. All right, I got it. I got it. Why not, though? Because it opens a whole can of worms for like scamming, and they also have to have protocols in there to keep it like as safe for people as possible. Hold on. They worried about scams? Yes. Bro, if you were Axable, do you realize how many people like put their skins on the market, and instead of doing 30 gold or 300 gold or 3,000 gold, they like forget a zero and sell it for way less? Do you know how many support tickets Axelbolt probably gets from their website of people being like, I accidentally sold my skin on the market for the wrong price. Can I please get my gold back? Can you help me? Blah, blah, blah. Bro, it's probably a nightmare. Imagine if they had peer-to-peer trading where some like 6-year-old Russian kid got finessed into trading his like life savings or like his entire mother's credit card statement worth of gold and skins for like some bullshit item that I don't know. Way too much like scamming shit going on with that. They talked about it in a video, bro. It creates more problems than I think it's worth, or than they think it's worth, which I get. So yeah. It's life, bro. Just don't get scammed. I mean, it's easy to say, but bro, when you have a game that's literally like the average player is probably in their teens or younger, you kind of got to look out for the naivety of like the slowest people playing your game. So I understand why they can't do it, bro. It kind of makes sense, bro. But who cares about 6-year-old kids, gang? Bro, if it was your game and that was the majority of your player base, you gotta look out for... They're getting scammed one way or another. I mean... Yes, but you can take actions like not adding peer-to-peer trading to like try to at least protect them a little bit, bro. Like, it's the right thing to do. Axel Bolts does care. Yeah. It's the right call, bro. Look at fucking Roblox right now, dude. That's what happens when you don't give a shit about your player base and you don't care about protecting them, bro. You end up with an absolute PR shitstorm, dude. And your stock drops and your game starts losing money, and now parents are like, oh, my kid can't play Roblox. Roblox is banned. Like, bro, they fucking cooked their game with 1 or 2 bad choices. All based off of not looking out for their main player base, which is kids, so. Gotta do the right thing, bro. The general standoff player base can't be trusted to use critical thinking skills. It's easier to just not create the problem. Exactly. That part, bro. That part. You'll teach them some valuable lessons, bro. Levi, do you want to teach them, bro? Like, yes, in life, that shit happens, and it is what it is. And if you're dumb and you fall for something like that, like, you'll only do it, hopefully, if you got a couple brain cells to rub together. You'll only fall for some dumb shit like that one time. Everyone's been scammed once or twice in their life, bro. Like, it's happened to me. You know, everyone falls for some dumb shit once, but it's whether it happens again that it's really important. And I can say for me personally, like, you have to get fucking burned once or twice to then realize the reality of life. And it is what it is. I see what you're saying, bro, but still. If it was my game, if I was Axable, if I was the dev, I wouldn't want my game to be the reason why those kids learned that lesson. Then they're always going to have this negative taste in their mouth around my game because it was the thing that they got scammed on, you know what I mean? So that's why they don't do it. It's smart. Common sense ain't so common. That part. Gifting would be sick too, yeah. My show is on. Hey, yes, Sirski. For real, they should rather learn on SO2 instead of IRL money. It is IRL money. What are you talking about? Can I scam you, Emilio? Fuck off, bro. What are you talking about? When is the giveaway? Tomorrow. Little kids should be playing this game. Should not? What do you mean? Because it's violent. Violence is bad. Add a 1-day refund period like Steam. I don't know if that entirely solves the problem either. Like, Steam is a good example, bro. Look at all the things that they've done to, like, continuously make it more and more and more difficult to trade items because it just creates a huge issue. I'm asking for permission, bro. Now that's the real lesson that everyone should learn. Is there's a lot of people that are willing to do very shitty things. But if they ask for your permission first, or if you sign up to do it voluntarily, then that person feels alleviated of the negative karma that they feel like would be attached to them for doing that shitty thing. So don't be that person, bro. Don't fall for that shit, and don't consent to being tricked into doing some shit that you don't want to do. Or that you don't think is right, or that you don't think is healthy. Them kids be making me feel good about my skill, lol. Facts. Consent. Yeah. F scammers, man, for real. Consensual scam. Listen, bro. Most of the world is built off of consensual scams, and it's up to you to be smart enough to read between the lines and figure that shit out. Not get played by the system, bro. So can I scam your gold? No, you definitely can't, bro. Get fucked. My gold comes from blood, sweat, tears, and hard-earned cash, brother. No one can have my gold, bro. Other than the giveaway winners. Damn. Yeah, sorry, bro. Sorry to let you down like that. You can't scam me for my gold. My bad, gang. Motherfuckers don't know what employment means. Exactly, bro. Like, gold in this game isn't really that expensive. Let's be real. Let's be real. For like a 7-year-old who has no money and no chance of getting a job, yeah, you might have to use those Christmas gift cards on Standoff too, brother, but... Bro, you don't know the pain about the white camo incident? The lore, bro, the lore? I know. I got enlightened to the white camo incident last night, I think. If no one can have your gold, does that mean you can't have your gold? Doesn't mean no one. But if my gold is my gold and no one else can have my gold, then wouldn't my gold just be my gold? I think. Some daily are kind of hard now. I remember when it was really, really easy. Yeah, some people remember when it was unethically hard too, allegedly. Would you ever sell your account, and if so, for how much? Only if I plan on not playing the game ever again, which right now I can't really see happening. I don't know. I'd have to do the math and figure out how much money my inventory is even worth, bro. It's probably getting to be pretty good amount at this point, honestly. For a Standoff 2 inventory. Honestly, I can't even say that, bro. There's some people with some absolutely insane inventories, bro. My Discord chat was dropping their inventories last night, and there are some people out there that they got some bands in Standoff 2. I don't. The amount of people who beg for items in this game is shocking, given how expensive the game is compared to everything like COD. Exactly, bro. Real ballers will be ones that buy 2 Karambit Golds for 1 CT and 1 TR. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. But no, for real, dude. The skin begging thing is absolutely insane, bro. You know what the classic move is? The classic move, I've noticed this, right? Someone will join my lobby and be like, oh, dude, is this the real Emilio? And I'm like, yes, LOL. And then they'll be like, dude, I love your channel. They'll glaze me up a little bit, right? And I'll be like, oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate you watching, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll be like, I'm your favorite subscriber. I'm your biggest fan, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, cool, man. Thanks, bro. Like, I appreciate it. They're just like glazing. Layer on the glaze. More glaze. More glaze. Chef, we need more glaze. Boom. And then, like, their 4th or 5th time of, like, hyping me up and being like, oh, dude, you're the best YouTuber Standoff 2 has ever seen, blah, blah, blah. I'm your biggest fan. You're so great, blah, blah. Thank you. Oh, by the way, can you give me, like, 1,000 gold? And I'm just like, bruh. Every time, bro. Every time, bro. Every time, bro. It never fails. It never fails. Anytime they're in the lobby and they're like, oh, bro, is this the real Emilio? I already know where this shit's going, bro. I already know. It's funny because they do it and I'm on my alt accounts like right now and I don't even have skins on this account, bro. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? When someone asks me for skins, I just ask for their account and they say, no, I have no gold, then problem solved. Lamau, exactly, bro. They oil me up. Yes, dude, literally. Yeah, are you the real Emilio? Go to SO2? I might be. My favorite response as of late has been, they say, can you give me 1,000 gold? I just need 100 gold, just 100. I'm about so close to buying my knife. I just need 100 gold. And I'll just be like, all right, bro, I'll trade you 100 gold for 100 Bitcoin. That's my default answer now. And that tends to work. Gets the point across. Every time someone asks me, I say, what do I get in return? Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you don't got a Bitcoin for me, bro, at least, I don't got any gold for you, bro. Sorry, man. I wish you could send links. Anytime someone asks, bro, I just send a link to Indeed. DJ, what up, bro? Oh, it's shotgun kills. All right, here we go. Modern problems because call for modern solutions. Exactly. You should switch to I got skins but no gold, bro. That doesn't solve the thing. Would you hop on Valorant Mobile when it comes out? Maybe. If you guys want to see me actually play that. Or are Standoff 2 people just so hardcore Standoff 2 that they don't want to see Valorant or fucking anything else other than Standoff 2? My channel is called Emilio Standoff 2. I could change it to just Emilio and then play other games and stuff, but Depends. How long you been playing SO2 for? Since 2023. So like 2-3 years basically. Why are all these lobbies so dead, bro? I don't get it. Everyone's on Hanami playing their missions. As a CS glazer, I will play Valorant Mobile, bro. Nice. Yeah. I'll consider it. Emilio, Clash Royale. I used to play a lot of Clash of Clans back in the day. Clash Royale I never really got into. Everyone just... Yeah, I don't know. If I turn this into a multi-game thing, would you guys be down for that? I don't know. It's up to you guys. I wanted to ask if you wanted to collab with Falcom, COps operator, COps creator, and he plays SO2 and you play COps. I'd love to see that. Bro, I had Critical Ops like back in the day, but I haven't played that game in a long time, bro. Falcom. I'll have to look at his channel, bro. Why am I 1v1ing this guy? Like, this is pointless, bro. I started playing it again because of the hype. It was way more fun back in the day. Yeah. I mean, I guess team deathmatch, but like, I need a full lobby, bro. Critical Ops is bad now. I never really got into it, dude. I played Critical Ops first before I played Standoff 2, and then after playing Standoff 2, I was like, bro, there's no going back. Even when Valorant Mobile becomes available in the States, I won't actually play the game. I'll just play the PC version. I might use it to look at skins for when I play on PC. Yeah. I can't comprehend the hype behind the Valorant game. Leaves me with a 1,000-yard stare. Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing as like when Warzone Mobile came out. It's just a bigger title, so there's more hype. But I feel like, I don't know. SO2 is low-key better in every way, yeah. Just let us join and easy quest kills. Why I keep asking for gym streamer vlogs? Bro. It'll happen eventually, bro. It will. I just feel like Valorant server ping gonna be clean. Maybe. The biggest thing about Valorant is obviously because it's a way bigger studio producing the game, and it's just a way bigger game in general. The fan base will be bigger. The budget for the game will be better. The servers will probably be better ultimately. Will it be a more polished game? I mean, probably. It really depends though, dude. What device am I playing on? iPhone 16 Pro Max. I tried playing Critical Ops a day ago when customizing the settings. I saw it had assisted aim and instantly deleted it off my phone. Yeah, aim assist on a tactical shooter is kind of defeats the point. Aim assist in Standoff 2 would just be like so AIDS, dude. I couldn't. For real? Yeah. Yeah. I played Critical Ops, Tactical Ops, bro. I've played every mobile FPS that there is. Standoff 2 is the one that I stuck with because it's the best experience. It's the experience that I'm looking for. Does it have its flaws? Does it have its issues? Could it be better? Absolutely. But compared to some of the other options out there, bro, it's kind of the move. How would you feel if SO2 added B-hopping? I want them to add B-hopping, bro. I feel like the skill ceiling, as far as movement goes on a mobile game, is kind of capped. But if B-hopping was a little easier to do, or if it was like an actual potential for it, I think it would make things interesting. I wouldn't be against that. After 1K hours on SO2, it's still not boring? Yeah, same. I also played everything. Facts. So you played Call of Duty? I have played Call of Duty Mobile. I played it when it first dropped and it sucked. In my opinion, at least. I haven't played in, whatever, years, so maybe it's better now, but I don't know, bro. I've always just been a bigger fan of Counter-Strike compared to Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty was the game that I played first, but Counter-Strike just has a special place in my heart, so playing this is like the mobile equivalent. It just feels good, bro. It's a good game. I don't know. I could give Call of Duty a shot again, but I don't know, man. Coming from Standoff 2 is just hard. Parting from this is hard. I want to try smurfing in this game. I mean, you can, bro. Just create an alt account, but you won't smurf for very long. You'll get ranked up pretty quick. All the Russian kids won't be able to do it. I want to try surfing. Yeah. That'd be fun. You played Call of Duty and PUBG. I have played Call of Duty. I have played PUBG Mobile. Creative Survival was another, like, free-for-all Fortnite type game. Battle Royale there. That's the word I was looking for. And it was fun. I liked it. But nothing compared to the way Standoff 2 feels for me, at least. You're the Standoff 2 anomaly. I mean, I guess. I can see why you'd say that, but bro, me and Anomaly have very different personalities, let's be honest. Call of Duty is falling currently with the new game, they're removing the battlefield. Yeah. Try Bloodstrick. Okay. Surfing like in Counter-Strike. Okay, yeah, surfing and SO2 would be fun. I always wanted to play Creative Survival, but remember my phone didn't have capacity. Yeah, it was okay. It was pretty fun. It was basically just another Fortnite clone, but, you know, it was what it was. Honestly, by this point, COD M is more enjoyable than BO6. Everything they're bad over at Activision. Yeah. Call of Duty on console is washed, bro. PUBG Mobile becoming Fortnite nowadays. Yeah, bro. I'm in Asia right now, and every time I go through the mall, I see people playing PUBG Mobile. I saw a guy playing PUBG Mobile in the back of like a pickup truck on the highway, dude. PUBG Mobile is pretty big over here. Just because the mask, you're a chill dude. Yeah. I can see why you'd say I look like Anomaly, or I'm like the Standoff 2 Anomaly, but yeah. Just less gay jokes. BO6 is good. I don't know what everyone else is saying. PUBG Mobile is still ass. Yeah, I don't know about PUBG Mobile, bro. I don't like games like that where there's like a lot of bots. You know what I mean? Like half the lobby is bots. I never really understood that. I don't understand the appeal. I think that might be it for accounts, boys. Let me check. PUBG Mobile is kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. I did download Delta Force. I just never. I didn't really get into it. People in Asia love PUBG Mobile and Free Fire. Fact, bro. I see so many people playing that game. It's insane. Less gay jokes, yeah. I love Anomaly, bro. Anomaly is goated. That was like, you know, Standoff 2 YouTube top tier, but couldn't be me. PUBG Mobile skins are so corny. Facts. Since I got back into this game, I'm starting to think more and more I need to learn Russian language, possibly. I don't get the hype for Free Fire, bro. That's like a kids game, not gonna lie. Yeah, maybe. The new Destiny mobile game's coming out, or already is out, I think, too. I saw that on the App Store recently. Alright. Yeah, boys, we finished our missions for the day. Let's go. Easy peasy. PUBG Mobile used to be valid till it lost its identity and became a big ad for collaborations with wacky items, pretty much. Oni Pixel was so close to trying SO2, bro. I'm so sad he didn't. Damn. How many balaclavas do you have? A couple. A couple. I need to watch this one. Worn this one for a couple days now. I have this one. I have a couple black ones like this, and then I have the OG like purple one, but it's way too hot. It's like fuzzy on the inside, bro. I sweat wearing that thing. I can't do it. Oni would go crazy gambling on Standoff. Facts. Do you play SO2 or CS2, Emilio? I have. Actually, I haven't played CS2. I played CSGO back in the day. A lot of CSGO. You look huge, bro. Thanks, man. The gym is working. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Got a couple random things we can open up here. Revenge box. Why not? Oh, give me that purple, bro. Damn. Oh. Fuck. Fragments. Here we go. Emilio, gym when? Gym daily, bro. Gym as much as possible. Yeah, that's another thing. Me and Anomaly got different, bro. What's your dream knife in SO2? I kind of... Oh! Dude, every time it's on my screen, I get excited, dog. And every time I get baited. 1.4 gold. I see. Yeah, I'm about to give away 600 or so tomorrow. Leaked investments. There you go. Oh man, I missed my skins, bro. My dream knife. Let's see. I kind of have it, dude. The bayonet scratch. I mean, bro, what more can you ask for, really? It's all Gambit Deagles. Huh. The mimicry is kind of overrated. I'd like to get a universe. These are kind of tough. Let's see. Get your graphics up, please, bro. Fine. I mean, bro, I got a lot of the good knives. Would you ever go for gold tier stuff? Maybe. Right now, my dream skin... Hold on, I'll show you. My dream skin is not actually a knife. I really would love to have the AK 2 years with a 4X 4's craft. Not this one, the other one, the full red one, the more expensive one. They come on the market every now and then, but I don't see any right now. Or with the 4X like devilish sticker, that would be cool too. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, AK 2 years with 4 of these stickers. AK 2 years, 4X 4s, Major 2024 Shine. That would go hard. I'd love to have one of those. Same thing with the AWM, I think. Probably a 2 years. 4X full metal would be tough. I have a lot of full metal skins. But the 4X 4s, like the one that's on the scope, bro, like this looks so clean. So clean, bro. I love it. So yeah, probably the 2 years. Does iPhone have a graphics cap or something? Maybe. I'm on high right now. It's probably just, it's more so probably the stream quality than on my phone. So yeah. Honestly, those are the skins that I'd go for right now. Some of the gold tier stuff. AWM Treasure Hunter would be fire. The Glock frozen would be kind of sick, but the Glock is such a terrible weapon. Like, I don't know if I'd ever want to spend that much on just a Glock, but it is pretty cool. Stat Track Treasure Hunter would go hard. A lot of these would be pretty cool. Right now, I'm just trying to max out my red inventory. How close are you to Diamond 2025? Let's see. 13%. If only you didn't lose the 2 years account op. Yeah. Glock is underrated, trust. It's a running gun. Yeah, it is. It is. Let's see. And free too, yeah. All right, let's see. My phone's at 10%, but I can run. All we have is competitive and headshots and duel. Damn, there's nothing really to do with that. We still got double XP on Hanami. They replaced defuse with TDM. Let's play some heist, bro. I've been wanting to play heist. What's your favorite game mode? Challenges aside. Right now, heist, for sure. Heist. I really like escalation. That's up there for me as well. Bro, it feels so good to play with my skins, dude, after not having them. Yeah, I wish escalation was a permanent game mode. I really like escalation. It's good for leveling up your account and also top tier for training and like getting better at the game. Can I add you? Sure, bro. 1v1. Not right now, bro. My phone's about to die and shit. I'm gonna run this one game and see what happens after that. We'll do a stream at some point where it's just like all 1v1s. Let's raid their shit. I'm taking all day money, bro. I want all of it. It's like a retake server. Yeah. Escalation used to be permanent, didn't it? Maybe at one point, but not right now. You haven't updated SO2? What do you mean? I haven't updated it? Is there an update? I'd beat you. If I win, I get an ad. I mean, I'll add you anyway. Are you recruiting for your clan? Yes. If so, are you going to do clan battles for content? I hear the stickers are pretty cool for the clan ranks. I'd love to, bro, but it's hard to get enough people online at one time. And then on top of that, we've got people in like pretty much every time zone. So if you guys want to join the clan, I'm down for it, bro. We can do that real quick after this game. Stick around, bro. I'll add you guys and we can we'll invite some members to the clan. I think we still got plenty of space, so. There's a small update? Okay. Hello, big dog. Genix Plays. What up, bro? I tried to join it. Said the game version's not the same. If it's this time I can play, I'm down. All right. Yeah, it'd probably have to be this time. This is like kind of what works for me, so. Clan tryouts, like in Fortnite back in the day. Yeah. Clan battle while I'm at school. Yeah, it's tough. We need Solar to carry, bro. I do like heist mode. This is pretty fun, dude. Yo, I'm elite in all ranks. Can I be in your vid? Like pros versus noobs? Yes. We're gonna do another video like that soon. Add me on Discord, bro. Join my Discord if you haven't already. Fuck. 2 gig update for nothing new. Damn. I want to try competitive on SO2, but I already get frustrated at my premier teammates in CS2, so I feel like that only worse. Yeah. Me, carry? Maybe, bro. Maybe. Yes, sir. Bro spawned in. Yeah, buddy. I want to join clan too. All right. All right. We'll go back to the main screen so you guys can see my ID. Send me a message, add me, and I'll invite you to the clan. There it is. I'll move the chat a little bit so you guys can see it. 310-95907. The pings, bro. The pings. That's what I'm saying. It's okay if I DM you then? Yeah. Filippos, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? Yeah, that's my ID. You guys can add me real quick. Adding people to the clan is so annoying. Shit, I did not mean to do that. Oops. Invite. That's got to be Rose, right? Aximus. Boom. I just joined a clan, bro. I can't join. All right, fair enough, fair enough. It's Cozy. Cozy. All right, what up, what up? Invite you to the clan. I got you, bro. We have to add me as a friend first, and then I gotta go to my friends and invite you. Like that. Oh, my bad, my bad. Not to the lobby, bro. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Clan. If you don't remember me, white camo incident. Got you, bro. Got you. All right, all right. Nice. Got you, bro. That at 27. Okay, okay. What's our max right now? Info. 27 out of 40. All right, we got hella room, bro. Nice. I'm grounding passer now, sir. I'm in. Yes, sir. Nice, nice, nice. What's the white camo accident, guys? We don't speak about the white camo incident, bro. Do you want to earn money by just laying in bed? What kind of scam is this? I don't know. Give me more info. Yeah, of course I do, dude. You don't know the lore, bro? Yeah, it's lore, dog. You got to be in the Discord to understand the lore, bro. Oh man, just tell me, please. That's up to Gosu. If I get the bayonet from the pass, I'll buy the white camo gloves. Hell yeah. You could probably just sell the box and get it anyway. But yeah. The white camo incident is supposed to be forgotten. That's what I'm saying, bro. We're supposed to just sweep that under the rug. It never happened. You gonna do the knife box? No scam, I promise. I will. Just saying it's 100% legit. All right, bro. Or Alex. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll probably not open the knife box. Probably just gonna hold on to it for a little bit. I still got all my Gambit stuff, dude. These are appreciating nicely right now. So yes, yes, yes. Dude, I don't know, bro. I don't need to make money laying in bed, bro. All right, boys. My phone's about to die. So might gotta call it here, brothers. Alex is goated, bro. Facts. All right, fam. Well, my phone is officially just dead, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. We got 12 concurrent viewers right now. That's pretty fire, bro. Good stuff, boys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. If you haven't already, drop a like on the screen. Appreciate y'all. Join the Discord as well. Appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I'll catch you in the next one, all right? Y'all know the drill, man. Could have been anywhere doing anything with anybody. You chose to hang out with me and play some Standoff too. So I appreciate that, bro. I don't take that for granted. I really do appreciate it. It's pretty cool, man. But yeah, have a great night. Have a great day wherever you guys are at in the world. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Can we spam W chat real quick before we head out? Can we spam W's in the chat? Nice to finally catch a stream. Have a good one. You too, bro. Peace out, man. Nice hanging with you guys. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. Have a blessed night. You too, Solar, man. Appreciate you, bro. W. Yes, sir. Peace, peace, peace. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Love y'all, guys. All right. With the W spam, we shall end the stream. Have a blessed day or night for all of you lovely peoples. And I'll catch you all in the next one, all right?